Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is episode number 2 of our series on Goa. This video is going to be about Old Goa. Now, when we say Old Goa, the first and the only thing which must be coming to your mind is its very famous the St. Francis Xavier's Church, or commonly known as the Old Goa Church. By the end of this video, we're gonna make sure that the next time when you hear about Old Goa, you would be able to relate it to many other things which are equally extraordinary about this place. We are now on the way from our home to reach Old Goa, which is a 20 minutes ride. We had planned to shoot this video on December 3rd, which is observed as the Feast of St. Francis Xavier. We'll let you guys know more about the feast, the saint and the church later in this video. Because of the current pandemic situation, this could not be as grand as it usually is, but we could see some decent crowd. So if you guys take this ride, it will lead you straight to the church entrance, but it's closed now because of the feast so that people could walk conveniently. Hence, we took a round about the church to reach the parking. This is the first time in history that there is space to even breathe in. Otherwise, this place would have been occupied by stalls, refreshment centers with people around the world. But that's okay. Some situations cannot be controlled by us, right? Okay, we have successfully parked our Duke 200 and are now walking towards the church. Forgot to tell you guys that this church is also known as Basilica of Bom Jesus. Towards our right is the church, and towards our left is this huge museum, which is again closed because of the COVID situation. This museum has two larger than life bronze statues of the Viceroys of Goa, a collection of artifacts covering the Portuguese rule in here, Persian and Arabic inscriptions, Portuguese weapons comprising of rifles and swords, and a gallery showcasing the history of Goa. There are much more to it, but if you are a history lover, please don't miss this place. Now you guys must be wondering as to why this church is so famous. This church is a UNESCO declared World Heritage Site. This is considered as the best example of the Portuguese colonial architecture, and it took around 11 years to construct this church and was completed in the year 1605. This church contains the body of Saint Francis Xavier. His body is placed in a silver casket, and several anecdotes from the saint's journey are engraved on it. Until 1994, the casket was kept for public display as the saint's body remained undecayed even after 200 years of his death, which was against science and is considered a miracle. But now, the body is brought down only once in 10 years for displaying it to the public. So the next date this is going to happen is 3rd of December 2024. Otherwise, people who come to visit Old Goa can only see the casket but not the saint's body. Also, the saint's right hand is detached from his body and is now kept in a silver case in Rome, which is his native. We will link the page which has the history of this church in detail. Do go through it for more interesting facts about the place. And now we are approaching our favorite part of the place, which is the ruins of St. Augustine's Church. There was one time when we used to come here every day just to watch the skyscraping tower, which is 46 meters high. We're pretty sure that you'd have seen this place in many Bollywood movies like Singham. This was supposedly a huge church with 4 towers, but it collapsed due to constant neglect. Wait, enough of this history class, and let's get into some reality. This place is best for its photography. The mixture of natural light and shadows make it so. Let's get inside and see the beauty this place offers us. anytime yes to Goa. But during monsoons, this place's beauty increases to infinity. Just take a look at the same place shot during monsoons. Beautiful, isn't it? In short, we suggest this place for three main reasons. A, obviously for its beauty, B, for photography, and also it's not very crowded. And C, there is ample space to sit back and relax even in a bright sunny day. Now, after all this is done, it's time to explore the less known place. Goans are well versed with this place and use it as a picnic spot, but for tourists, it still remains hidden. But not anymore. If you take a left from the Old Goa Church, you will reach the St. Augustine's Church. And if you take the opposite road, then you will reach this place. Consider it a 2 minutes ride or drive from the church. You'd see many chapels on the way. Do take time to explore them as well. Usually, boat rides are arranged over here, but it was temporarily closed when we went. We could see many families enjoying their homemade meals under the palm trees. This is the backwater of River Mandovi. You can see people spending time here, while few others are here waiting for the ferry. Ferry even now remains an essential mode of transport in Goa. We are now heading towards the Atlas Fish Factory to shop for some fish. This place won't be useful for those who have just come to Goa for a quick trip, but for those who love eating fish and have a planned stay or are returning to their homes by flight, then this place will be a steal deal. It's hardly 10 minutes from the Old Goa Church, and the landmark is the chapel just before the railway crossing. We are now on a shopping spree, choosing which fish to pick and which one to leave behind. A standard confusion though. This freezer is for kingfish, which are machine cut, so fresh and yum. This freezer is filled with whole big fish. Similarly, there are mackerels, silverfish, prawns, squid. You just have to name it and you'll get it. Our shopping is done and we can't wait to get back home for some fresh, tasty fish meal. And that's what we got on our plate. This as well. As we keep saying, Goa is just not a party town. It has so much more to it. This video on Old Goa is one such example. We will be coming up with many more videos on Goa proving the same. So do stay tuned and keep supporting us. By the way, did you guys notice how many trucks is this train carrying? Do let us know in the comments. Bye for now. See you guys soon in our next video.